好，对不起，我现在要讲英文了。So Harry Potter has influenced culture a lot in the 21st century, and so today I'll talk about Harry Potter by the numbers, what contributed to the success of the Harry Potter movies, how China overall has improved in box office sales over the course of 10 years, as well as how other Western movies can learn from Harry Potter's success and also break inside the market. So here's a timeline of the Harry Potter movies. So there are 8 Harry Potter movies, and they span over 10 years, and they basically follow a boy named Harry Potter and his friends while they go through their magical adventures at Hogwarts. So what makes Harry Potter stand out? Well, first of all, it's one of the first series that talks about a world that is simultaneously similar and different from our own. And it takes place in Great Britain, which is in the real life. However, it also has a unique spin with the magical world involved. And this allows for you to look into your own world in a different light. And so there's also a unique plot line in each movie, and this allows for the audience to stay engaged to each movie and not get confused over the course of the entire series. And thirdly, the Harry Potter cast is diverse and unique and has many different characters of different cultures, and this allows for a worldwide audience to connect themselves to at least one of the characters and find themselves inside one of them. And finally, since Harry Potter was first targeted towards the youth, as the 10 years went on and the 8 movies were released, these movies became crucial in these people's childhood memories and became very important parts of their heart. And so here's some data. There are 8 Harry Potter movies, and they span over about 10 years. And over these 10 years, they earned 1.05 billion renminbi in China. And so this is how the Harry Potter movies grew over the years. So when the first movie was released in 2002, it garnered 21 million renminbi in China. By the last movie, it was 250 million renminbi, which was 11 times greater than the first movie. And so how did this number come to be, and how did it grow so quickly? Well, first of all, Harry Potter was one of the first series that truly talked about a magical world and the wizarding concept. And so since this topic was so new and unfamiliar, people were less willing to go watch it but when the later movies came out, they became more accustomed to this idea, and they were more willing to go watch the movies. And another thing is that before the release of the second movie, Daniel Radcliffe, who plays the lead character Harry Potter, he came and visited China. So whenever a celebrity comes to visit your country, you are more inclined to go watch and see what they can do. And finally, finales in general always garner a large audience because people are interested to see how the movie will wrap up. And so this is how China's worldwide box office contributions increased over the years. So when the first movie came out, China contributed 0.3% to the worldwide box office. And so by the time the finale came out, it was at 3% of the worldwide box office. And this is 10 times greater than the first movie. And so what contributed to this was, first of all, China's overall movie industry as a whole was 15 times larger in 2011 than it was in 2002. And another thing is that Chinese viewership over the years increased while worldwide viewership fluctuated more. And so how can this be applied to other Western movies who are looking to break inside the Western Chinese market? Well, first of all, Harry Potter was one of the first movie series that had a diverse and worldwide audience cast, and so this allowed for a greater number of worldwide people to find themselves in one of the characters and see themselves in one of the characters. For example, Harry Potter has a Chinese character, Cho Chang, in it. Another thing is that Harry Potter was based off of a novel, so it already had a worldwide audience. So if another movie could also try basing their movie idea off another movie in order to take advantage of the audience that they already have. And the Harry Potter movies are also optimized for its target audience, which were children. And so since children have the most available time during the summer, most of the Harry Potter movies were released during the summer in order to take advantage of their free time. And so another thing that movies could do is to find a connection to the audience somehow. For example, Chinese people are more likely to go watch a movie if there is a location in it that takes place in China, so because they are familiar with that place. And finally, they could also try and sell merchandise in order to appeal to a greater number of people and spread the word about the series. 好。
刚才李毅同学我们做了关于《哈利波特》电影的一系列分析，从其电影的背景、情节、观众以及演员，点明了《哈利波特》电影的魅力。以《哈利波特》电影在中国发展的相关数据和应用这两个方面，对《哈利波特》电影在当时的流行文化的影响、电影的成功、中国在全球票房的贡献，以及其他电影对《哈利波特》系列电影的学习和应用进行了阐述。谢谢。
Thank you, Yiyi, for your presentation. It's time now for the judges to raise questions.
你好，我看到的就是不光是我们这一个项目，可能是我们很多的项目呢都是跟我们国内的学生做领导力的课题是不一样的风格。咱们可能侧重的是这种，就是例如像这种论文式的一种写作，然后有文献综述，通过一些概念分析，分析一些原因、现状及对策，提出大胆的一些设想。就是通过你这个呢，我想问一个问题，就是《哈利波特》的系列电影，你有没有看过？第二个就是你看完了之后，你最大的收获是什么？对你以后有什么样的帮助呢？谢谢。
对，我全部的 Harry Potter movie 我都看过。The biggest insight that I have from the Harry Potter movies is to truly take advantage of your friendships and the knowledge around you and learn from it.
这位同学说他是看过所有的哈利波特的电影，并且他最大的收获就是要珍惜身边的朋友和他们可以给自己带来的一些知识和经历。
Thank you. Are there any questions from the audience toward this presentation?
So as we know, like the J.K. Rowling is a very successful writers for this movies, Harry Potter. So do you know, like, any like meaningful things why this so become like so successful and so meaningful to J.K. Rowling, the writer, the creator?
J.K. Rowling was so successful with the series partially because it spoke many words. It has many wise words to the younger generation, and yeah.
同学说，J.K. Rowling 这个电影呢，它的书籍的原版的它的作者，他是可以通过这些电影和书带给广大的观众和读者一些让他们懂得一些道理，通过一些比较愉悦的方式来懂得一些道理。
Thank you.